Yes, my people, what's going on? It's me again, TJ Shiyanbola, and as you know, I've written a book called Humble Pie, and I said to you that I was gonna speak about it, talk about each of the chapters, so we can talk. And today I got one of my daughters with me, and she's gonna read a little bit about it, and then I'll say something about it, and if she has any questions, she wants to talk, we will talk. So, go on, babe.
My name is TJ Mustafa Four Fingers. Yes, all of this is me. I was born different, I believe to be special. However, the voice in my head keeps reminding me that the only thing special about me is the 3 fingers and the thumb on my left hand. Why was I born this way? Did I do something wrong? Did my parents? Years and years I felt like a victim and sorry for myself. I decided to bury the emotions these questions brought out. That is one thing I was particularly good at, burying my emotions. Was it because I was younger? You could describe me as angry. It did not take very much for me to lose my temper. However, during this period, the only person that could reach out to me was my basketball coach, simply because she was there more to this young man. She saw through my symptoms of anger and was patient enough to build a rapport in order to get to the cause.
Okay, we'll stop there. You read that a bit quick. No, it's all good though, but it's good reading. I don't know whether you lot heard it clearly, but do you have any questions, I guess?
When you said you were born with 3 fingers in the thumb and you felt sorry for yourself, how did you find a way to stop feeling sorry for yourself?
I get emotional because when I remember those times, it was really difficult. It was hard. You know, people were mocking me, making fun of me, making fun of my hand. Not everyone, but it hurt. It did hurt because I was always like, why me? Why was I born this way? Did I do something wrong? Did my parents do something wrong? And I guess what really helped me is my dad not feeling sorry for me. He didn't. He just basically told me, in simple terms, no one cares. No one cares at all. And life is hard. And you just need to get through it. And I think when he said that, it did break me a little bit. Like, no one actually cares. Bro, are you serious? But once I got over myself and I realized that no one actually cares, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about how I see myself. So I needed to start believing in myself the way God created me. And I needed to start seeing myself through not just the imperfections that I believe I had, but actually all the amazing things that I've got inside of me. Does that answer your question?
Very good.
Yeah.
How do you think your basketball teacher helped you with your emotions when it comes to
So
anger?
you've met Tracy before, right? So
Yeah.
she came to the house to see us as family, and Tracy's amazing. Sorry, I said about no names.
I was thinking.
I'm so sorry, Tracy. I'm sorry, putting you out there. But yeah, there was a lot going on, man. I felt different because of my hand, and I felt that, and I was picked on for a while. So, and then I think towards like year 10, year 11, I just started I had enough. So I started becoming angry. Do you know what I mean? And fighting back. And so I was lashing out at times I shouldn't have lashed out. But Tracy was the only person who saw through that and said, listen, you're not going to speak to me like that, young man. And I was like, oh, okay. And she basically just believed in me. She believed in me. She respected me. I felt that she loved me. She had 2 boys. And she just showed me a lot of love, man. And that's all you need sometimes, Not saying my parents didn't show me love. But what I'm saying is to see somebody else like looking out for me the way she did, not taking my nonsense, and just always being there, it meant a lot, I would say. So to all the teachers out there, any naughty kids that you're dealing with, there's usually something going on. See through that behavior and love them. Don't take the nonsense, but just love them. That's all I have to say on that.
And what would you tell people at your age who are burying their emotions like you were?
I think it's really difficult. How do you express pain? How do you express what you yourself don't really understand? I didn't have the words like I do now to be able to express it. But what I will say is talking to someone really helped. Like talking to Tracy, sorry, I mentioned your name now, might as well carry on. I talked to, about how I was feeling. And she was the only one I could talk to really about how I was feeling. And she just told, same thing. Like, and I talked to my dad as well. And he'd just be like, listen, because there's times that when you listen to people, there's times when you need to tell them and be honest with them the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. And for me, I needed to feel the love, but I also needed to hear that just get on with it, bro. You'll be all right. You're good. Do you know what I mean? So tough love. A bit of the toughness and a bit of the love. Not too much of either, otherwise it just becomes unbalanced. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. And do you think what you went through got you closer to God?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be the man I am today without being the way God created me to be. Because He's made me realize everything that I have achieved, everything that I am, I only did it because of God. And things that I'm still doing now is only being achieved because of God. In my own strength, I wouldn't have been able to do it. The family that I have now, how much you guys love me, do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I deserve it. Genuinely just grateful to God, do you know what I mean? Because as a man, I made mistakes in the past. I told lies. I done wrong things in my life that, God forgave me and given me this beautiful family that genuinely love me for who I am. And I can't believe it. And I don't deserve it. And I say that to you all the time. And you're just like, Dad, come on. But it's the truth. But that could only happen through the grace of God. And I know that. And that's why I'm so grateful to God.
And if you could go back time, what would you tell your younger self?
Wow, that's a great question, bro. It's like you done this before, man. You're popping out these interview questions, Do you know what? And this goes out to anybody else out there in the same situation as me, or you got kids with the same hand with the condition is Symbrachydactyly. I would say, believe in yourself. Impossible doesn't mean it can't be done. It just means it's very difficult to achieve. So find your own way to do what you want to do. People see you, the inner you, before they see the outer you. Meaning they see your confidence before they see anything else. So believe in yourself. Rely on God, because God, to me anyway, is what shows you how He created you to be. So once you see yourself the way God sees you, believe in yourself, and that confidence just flows out to the world. Does that answer your question? Thank you. Are we done? You sure?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say? Has this taught you anything?
Yeah, it has.
Like, what has it taught you?
I think obviously there's some people who don't obviously have well, when I say outer problems, they have more problems within themselves, and I feel like if you can do that with with the hand you have, anyone can complete anything. Because I see you do boxing, I see you do basketball, and that should be so difficult what you have, but you still keep powering through. And I think that shows me that I can do anything I put my mind to.
Absolutely. Oh, that's really nice of you, babe.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. I hope this helps. This makes sense. It's the first chapter, and my book is called Humble Pie, and is currently on Amazon Kindle, and you can get it right now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And Tracy, I'm sorry for mentioning it. I can't edit it out. You know I love you. And then, babe, anything you want to say? Just bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, everyone. Peace. God bless.